Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Resiana Dinata. Welcome back to my life history. I am majoring in communication and broadcasting Islam in Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. Alhamdulillah, now I can come back with a different aspect, namely by making videos of short duration. Maybe here I will review a little about Khulafaur Rashidin. The Prophet of Islam not only encourages education but also made elaborate arrangements for religious teachings. He trained instructors and sent them to the various parts of Arabia. Under the Khulafaur Rashidin, the same arrangements was continued with more elaboration and extensive application. During this period, only a few branches of learning, namely the Quranic interpretation, al-tafsir, tradition of the Prophet, the al-hadith, jurisprudence, al-fiqh, and the study of pre-Islamic pottery come to be recognized. Under the Umayyads, more branches of learning spring up, such as grammar, history, geography, science, etc. But during the earlier part of the Umayyad reign, no system of education was developed. Ya, Badira, near Medina was then the only set of Arabian culture where students from different parts of the empire gathered for the purpose of learning Arabic pronunciation and recitation of forms. Thus were initiated into the basic knowledge of the mother tongue and knew how to swim and use bow and arrow. Where regarded education meant otherwise called camel. The system of education began to improve day by day, and the common people began to take much interest in education. Special provision was made for the study of the Holy Quran in the mosque, and the system of appointing private tutors for teaching of children in a household come to be introduced later on. Most of the schools were attached to mosque and endowed with property. Many of the monarchs were veterans of arts and literature and built schools in different parts of the empire. Basra and Kufa were the main centers of culture. It is said that the culture of Arabia began from this two cities. In Basra, Khalil bin Ahmad is said to be written, and among the compilers of the Hadith, Hasan al-Basri and Shihab al-Juhari were prominent and attained much celebrity. The Muslims of this time were also curious to know the life history of the Prophet. This was probably the primary cause that led to the culture of history in these days. Abin and Wahab distinguished themselves as storytellers and historians. In addition to this, the Umayyads took keen interest in literature. They boasted of a number of poets of whom Umar bin Abi Rabia, Jamil, Hamad, Jarir, Farok, dan Ahtal, with the outstanding figures in the field of poetry. That is all. Maybe that's what I can describe in this video. Apologize for the shortcomings in this video. Please understand. For the future, hopefully it's better. Amin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dah.